Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Bird. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Jake Peters, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Harold, this Ranger ball club, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Kyle Seager is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Gene Segura standing in. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. And they've got a strikeout pitcher on the mound today. He's in the top 5 in strikeouts. So when you're defending behind him, you have to really concentrate because he can lull you to sleep thinking there's 2 strikes, he's going to get a strikeout, but that's when they get a ground ball. You got to really concentrate.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Floyd Huddleston. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Alonso. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go quiet. Now batting, Jeremy Polito. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Lucroy waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
1 down here, fellas.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Desmond Jennings now. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoying has a read on it, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Patrick Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazzara is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in for his second at bat, Jake Peters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jake Peters becomes out number 2 this inning.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gallo is there, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
Second baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number two.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Ready for another chance. Floyd Huddleston comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Mazar is under it, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Jeremy Polito. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara will wait on it. One gone. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Mike Zunino is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Desmond Jennings is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. 3. Ready once again, Patrick Bird. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's a high pop-up. Alonso is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. This is on the ground over to first. Alonso is there, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing-eye singles. Just found the hole.
Gene Segura is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play as they're. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike one. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Odor. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Floyd Huddleston is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoying will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Polito. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Here's Desmond Jennings now. Chopped weakly to the left.
Desmond Jennings.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready for another shot now. Patrick Bird. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hit to first.
Jake Peters.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Wednesday night baseball coming your way from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Has to barehand it. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single. Tyler Naquin is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be a game with that fastball.
And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as third best in the American League. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. None out, runners at first and second. Right side. Oh, look at Valbuena. The second for one. Oh, but he beats it out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Andrus on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number one. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. You don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting 7th.
Michael Brantley stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
DeShields is going to have room out there as Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off with
It's
a
been a
drive.
rough go for him at the
Third
plate
baseman,
as he enters this one with a season average in the
Ramirez.
230s.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
I got it.
And there's out number 2. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain.
Number 6. Designated hitter.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
That's a ball.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curve.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Tyler Naquin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's dead center for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Mitch Haniger is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 23.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Now batting.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit back toward the mound. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. He's set and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Carlos Santana is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the... Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is DeShields. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
That's the 6th hit of the night. They haven't hit a lot of balls hard. That's why that one stood out. That was one of the first ones that really they squared up all night off of him.
The batter, number 6.
Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Headed after it is Mazara. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is Here's Carlos Santana now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Hot shot to third. And that's through for a hit. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Stepping in, Patrick Bird. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Point waits on it. He's got it one away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They still not at the top of the league, but man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. Now a flare out toward right center. DeShields coming on. 1 down.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game. But I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Gallo is there for it, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Jace Peterson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he takes strike 2.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jace Peterson becomes the first out of the inning. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, the right fielder, number
and he
12.
swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in to try it again, Patrick Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Pulido. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch heading out towards shallow right. Lazar is on his horse, and that's the third out. Striding in once again, Dan Vogelbach. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Point. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. If the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example. Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Settling in now, Jace Peterson. He's
baseman,
0 for
number
1 thus far.
Jace
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Into the box now. Taylor Motter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one right down Main Street. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Point is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's a high pop-up. Gallo is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hot shot to third. Gallo fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Jeremy Polito, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners. Wade LeBlanc is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Boomer Big Dog earns his 5th winner of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Wade LeBlanc takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight for my partners in the booth.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.